All right, everyone, good morning. I hope everyone has had a great last night's sleep. Today is the 19th of November, today being Tuesday, the second week of this particular session. All right, so everyone, I hope everyone is present for today's live streaming session. Yes, it's in the morning, and I'm pretty sure everyone is charged up and is ready for attending our first live streaming session. I can see Sophia in the house. Good morning, Sophia. I hope you had a great last night's sleep and thanks for joining in again, right? Your presence provides me with a sense of confidence that pushes me to do better and better. All right, let's start today's live streaming session with a quick introduction about the one and only Harsh, right? I am Harsh. I have 8 years of trading experience. I have been trading the forex market as well as the commodity markets such as oil, gold, silver, as well as US indices such as the S&P 500, the Dow Jones 30 and the Nasdaq 100. I am more of a technical trader. I specialize in technical analysis such as supply and demand, price action, order flow analysis, swing analysis, wave analysis, and Fibonacci retracement analysis as well. I have been blessed to be trained and mentored by some of the brightest minds in the financial markets. I have had the privilege to be taken under the wings of certain people who have, acted as flow traders on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. So I am truly blessed and truly grateful for an opportunity to learn from such bright-minded individuals. I have been successful in handling $20 million worth of portfolios and have even been successful in attaining 30 to 35% returns on an annual basis. The reason I am informing you of all the details mentioned above are because you can be rest assured that you are in good hands. You are being mentored, you are being guided by a person who has experience, who has expertise, and who has the knowledge of the financial markets. So let me start today's session with a quick question. How many of you think it is possible to make money in the financial markets? Do you think you can make money in the financial markets, or do you think you cannot make money in the financial markets? If you think you can, write down in the chat box. You can type one if you think you can make money in the financial markets, and type two if you think that maybe you do not know how to make money in the financial markets, or you think you can't make money in the financial markets. Sophia is writing, your strategy has reached its profit target. Yes, Sophia, there are two hot stocks which we had provided last week and they have achieved target. Do not worry, we would be talking about them in much detail. All right. So for people who are, having the consensus that, yes, Harsh, we know that we can make money in the Indian financial markets, but we do not know how to make. Either we do not have a right mentor, a right guide, a right teacher, or maybe we have lost money in the financial markets. And that is the reason that Harsh from Dolphin Markets is providing you with these live streaming sessions to showcase the potential that yes, it is possible to make money in the financial markets, correct? It is possible to make money consistently, right? We have been showcasing day after day, week after week, month after month, that right from 18th of September till the 7th of November, right? We have been able to take trades consistently and even square off positions, right, at a profit. So we have been able to generate 135% profitability over, over a span of sorry, over a span of 34 trades within a time period of 2 months, right? And today the numbers are going to be changed because we would be having two hot stocks which have achieved target, and we are going to be talking more about the profitability change. So the number 135% will be increased, correct? Sophia is writing, yesterday, your assistant recommended a new strategy to me and it achieved its profit target immediately. Yes, Sophia, that is correct. We would be looking at certain hot stock recommendations that have been provided and have achieved the target, right? So, for people who think that, yes, whether they do not know how to make money in the financial markets or they have lost money in the financial markets, we at Dolphin Markets, I, Harsh, is having this particular live streaming session to showcase that yes, first, it is possible to make money in the financial markets, and second, it is possible to make money in the financial markets consistently, right? We are not talking about one or two trades, we are talking about consistently taking trades and squaring off positions to generate a profitability, an average profitability of 5%, right? So these are the current trades that are currently we have taken and closed, with the latest ones being on the screen mentioned to you, right? With Gildev Plastic and Ashima Limited taken on 7th of November. Now 7th of November goes back to 2 weeks prior, correct? Where we had taken trades on Gildev Plastic listed on the Bombay Stock Exchange and on Ashima Limited listed on the National Stock Exchange. Both the trades we were able to make a cumulative profitability percentage of 12%, right? And with today's trades that have reached target, the numbers are going to be increasing, right? So I hope everyone understands the value that we are providing. If you had to perform the same task in terms of taking trades and looking for opportunities to make money, how many of you think you would be able to perform this extraordinarily well? Remember, we are talking about a profitability of 135%, right? In a span of 2 months, correct? So do not worry, right? We would be looking at the details in terms of how. But so the main purpose of us having these live streaming sessions, first and foremost, the reason is for you to make money, correct? So everyone, are you ready for today's hot stock recommendation? If you are ready, write down in the comment box that yes, Harsh, we are ready for today's hot stock recommendation. Please bear in mind, before I provide you with today's hot stock recommendation, I want you to make sure that you are present for today's live streaming session, right? For all your friends and colleagues who are missing out on today's session, please inform them. You have to be present for today's live streaming session. Second, I want you to keep your trading account open, right? Your Indian brokerage account open. All right, so make sure you're present and make sure your trading account is open. Let us quickly talk about today's hot stock opportunity, and it is none other than Evantel. All right, so I'm pretty sure everyone has been following this particular trading hot stock, sorry, which we had provided you with an entry on around 24th of October with our 5% target, which was achieved. But for those who have entered late, I'm sorry, but that is the reason. The moment we are having these live streaming sessions, you have to make sure that you are present diligently, and second, but most importantly, keep your trading account open so that we can showcase you where to enter and where to close your trades for a profit. All right, so let's look at Evantel. As you can see, Evantel is basically an electronic technology telecommunications equipment company. All right, and in terms of its functionality, it engages in the manufacture of telecommunication equipment, right? So it comes into the IT and technology sector. Now, with today's hot stock recommendation, right, on Evantel, in terms of entry, we would be looking at an entry between 145 and 148. All right, so this is going to be today's hot stock recommendation, right? 145, 148 will be your entry number two. All right, I hope everyone is paying attention. Make sure that you are following the instructions diligently, right? We have to make sure that we are on the same phase, right? On the same plane where I'm able to explain you the exact parameters of entry and take profit. All you have to do is follow my lead and just follow the instructions as and how I'm letting you know. So our entry is between 145 and 148, and our 5% profitability target, since we focus on the 5%, right? We want to see consistent profits coming into our accounts, right? We want to make money consistently. So we have our 5% profitability between 152 and 155, correct? We do have trades which are further away, but nonetheless, we will keep you updated. Now let's go and update it on a real time basis, right? Let me make sure that I'm removing the colors to avoid any kind of confusion, right? So today is 19th of November, and it's basically NSE Evantel, right? So NSE Evantel, and we are going to be entering at between 145 and 148 with our 5% target between 152 and 155. We do provide you with additional targets as well, but since our main focus is towards making money, making profits consistently, we would be focusing on the 5%. But nonetheless, let me provide you with the first and second targets as well. So the first profit target will be between 160 165, and our second profit target will be between 170 and 180. I hope everyone is clear. I hope people can see my screen. If anyone is having any issue in terms of audio or video, please do check your systems. Everything is up and running from my side. All right. So today's hot stock recommendation, today being the 19th of November, NSE Evantel with our entry price between 145 and 148, and our 5% target between 152 155, as well as our first target profit target at 160 to 165, and second profit target between 170 and 180. In terms of position sizing, right? Again, let me make sure and let me clarify that we are looking at a position size of 10 to 15%, right? Very important. There are a lot of people who get back to me and they inform that, Harsh, should we go all in? No, we are not into gambling. We are into systematic and structured trading, right? So we are going to be very meticulous and very clear with the parameters that we have mentioned. Again, let me give you a quick reminder in terms of the values of what today's hot stock recommendation is. We want to go long on the stock Evantel, listed on the National Stock Exchange, with our entries between 145 and 148, and our 5% profitability target between 152 and 155. For people who want to take a quick screenshot, can do so right now, right? I'm giving you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. And in terms of, see, our entire focus lies in providing you with real time hot stock recommendations, correct? So the moment the hot stock is analyzed, we provide you with it as soon as possible, right? All you have to do is be present for all our live streaming sessions and take trades. Keep your brokerage account open, keep your trading account open, and take action. Remember, you can only make money if you're taking action. If you're not taking action, how can you make money? Correct? Common sense. So today's hot stock recommendation Evantel, and these are the parameters. For people who want to take a screenshot of this particular Excel sheet as well, please do so. I'm giving you 5 seconds, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, for those who are asking, Harsh, could you provide us a copy of the Excel sheet itself? And to all those people who are asking for this favor, I would be glad to share it with you, but you have to get back to my team of assistants and they will provide you with all the details. All right. So I hope today's hot stock, right? hot stock recommendation is clear. We are looking at Eventil with the parameters mentioned, and it's a go, right? It's a go in terms of the prices have just shot up, right? Directly to our target area almost. Let's see how prices are reacting. But nonetheless, this is the current trading opportunity, right? Now, with the watch list, right? We have certain trades that were taken in the last week, and based on that, we will be looking at how they have been performing. So, we are going to start with none other than Zaggle, right? ZAGGLE Prepa Ocean Services. Now, ZAGGLE Prepa Ocean Services engages in the provision of online digital payment and cash back services. All right, so this trading opportunity was provided to you on the 11th of November. 11th of November is last week's Monday. All right, so it's been 1 week since this trade opportunity was provided, and as you can see, the entry between 430 and 434 that was provided to you has hit the 5%. Now, please understand, it's not just hit the 5%, right? We are looking at almost 7.65% appreciation of price in terms of profitability. That is commendable, right? We went in terms of making 5%, but we were able to make 7%, right? How interesting, how great, fabulous it is, correct? So these are real-time based trading recommendations, right? We are not talking about trading recommendations that have been placed in the past. We are talking, or something like last year or last month. We are trying to showcase you on a daily basis, right? On a regular basis, as and how opportunities are, are searched for. That is how we are providing you with these hot stock recommendations. All right, but do not worry, right? That this is something that I keep saying to all my viewers and to all my clients, right? When Harsh is here, there is nothing to fear. So keep making sure that you are taking trades, and you are making sure that you are following the instructions that are being said to you. The way that you can make money is by just following us step by step. Be present for all the live streaming sessions, and make sure that you are taking trades. And how can you take trades? By keeping your brokerage account open and following the instructions that are directed to you. So since this particular hot stock, that is Zaggle, has achieved profit target, let us go to our analysis sheet, right? So Zaggle was provided on the 11th. Let me just make sure to remove the color so it does not create any unwanted confusion, right? So we're going to talk about Zaggle. So Zaggle was provided to you on 11th with an entry between 430 and 434, and the 5% profitability, not just 5 but 7%, correct, has been achieved. So now what we are going to do is we are going to shift this particular value into our stock tracking, right? So let me go and update the values, right? So we have Zaggle, which was, we'll figure out when it was taken, but it was long, and the entry point has been between 430, 434, and in terms of take profit, right? So the prices had achieved all the way till 463. So we will be writing 463 in our value, with today being 19th. All right, so within a span of a week, sorry, and almost with a 7% profitability, right? How wonderful can it be when we are able to take trades? Yes, the markets are going to do what they have to do. The markets are dynamic, the markets are based on probabilities and not certainties, but nonetheless the trades have taken place. Let me go quickly to the charts and see what time the trade was taken on, correct? So we had provided to you on 11, so plus or minus around the same time, right? Maybe around 9:15, 9:30. The hot stock recommendation was shared to you. Give me a minute. But I'm pretty sure everyone is able to see for themselves that yes, such trades that are being taken on a regular basis, right, are currently achieving target. It's not like we are talking after the trade has finished. We are talking as and how the trades are being placed based on a real time basis, right? So this particular trading opportunity was provided to you around 11 o'clock, right? 11:10. Let me go back and update the values, right? So I'm pretty sure everyone can see the values. So this is how we showcase to you on a real time basis. We had the trades that were running. So for Zaggle, we have, we are done and dusted with this. Let me delete it. Once a particular hot stock recommendation that was provided to you has achieved its target, we shift it from the current holdings into the stock tracking, right? Where we showcase that yes, the trade was taken on 11th. The ticker symbol is Zaggle. The time the trade was taken is such, the direction, the entry point, and once it has achieved the desired target, the date at which the target was hit, the take profit as well as the profit rate. All right, I hope people are able to understand, and this has been happening on a real time basis, right? Not before. So we just want to showcase that these live streaming sessions are for you to analyze how well we are able to make money, how well we are able to make profits. All right. So today, with the profitability appreciated in value, it has shot up from 135 to, any guesses? What is the total, right? From 135, we have shot up to 142. All right. I'm so happy that we have crossed the 100% profitability, and now we are slowly inching towards, the 150% profitability, right? Just 8% shy in terms of achieving 150% profitability in a span of 2 months. How incredible that can be, correct? But there is a good news for you as well. It's not just one trade, but it's two trades that have hit our target potential, right? So let me showcase to you on trading view. Let me go back, and the trade that we would be talking about is let me remove Zaggle because Zaggle is done and dusted since we have provided you. And the second trading or recommendation that was provided to you last week that has achieved the 5% profitability is none other than RBL Bank. For people who have taken the trade, this trade was provided to you on 14th, right? 14th of November is a Thursday. 14th of November, this particular trading opportunity was provided to you with an entry between 150 and 153, and our 5% profitability being between 158 and 162. Prices had just tested the upper barrier entry of 153. So based on the value of 153, our 5% profitability at 160, right? 160.5 plus or minus has been achieved. So we have made an additional 5% profitability. For everyone who's taking the trade, a huge round of applause, because this is exactly what we want to see with our clients, that they are taking action, they are booking profits, and they are making money. All right, so let's go and update it on RBL Bank. So RBL Bank, as you can see, the value in terms of our sheet was provided on 14. Let us shift the values, right? So we got RBL Bank again, long. Remember, because we are holding trades, we are only looking for long positions, right? With an entry between 150 and 153, and the closing date has been as of today, correct? So one second, I'm showing you the wrong. No, correct. So as of today, which is 19th, and our take profit level has been achieved, and our take profit level is 161, right? 161.7. 160, let me just put it as 161.5. All right, so 161.5, and we have been able to achieve 5% on this particular trading hot stock as well, right? In terms of the date, in terms of it was provided, let me just make sure I am able to provide you with the date at when it was taken. Give me a minute. RBL Bank. All right. So RBL Bank was provided to you around 11:20. All right. So how wonderful can this be, right? Two hot stock recommendations that were provided to you last week. One was provided to you on last week's Monday. The other one was provided to you on last week's Thursday. And both the trading recommendations have achieved a profit, a cumulative profit potential of not just 10% but 12%. How wonderful can it be? And that is just to show you a glimpse in terms of how well we have been performing consistently, right? It's not based on one or two trades, it is based on consistency, right? On a large number of trades, right? So I hope people are able to pay attention. And in terms of the profitability, since it was at 135, now shot up to 142, we are currently sitting at a cumulative net profitability of 147, right? 107 of 147% profitability with two trades taken extra. So 34, 35, 36, 36, 36 trades closed in a span of just 2 months, and we have achieved very significant results, right? So I'm pretty sure everyone can see the power that Dolphin Markets and Harsh are able to provide to you, right? We are providing you with live streaming sessions. During the live streaming sessions, we are trying to showcase you that yes, it is possible to keep making money. All right, now who else? Today is a banger day, right? So we provided you with one hot stock recommendation. We provided you with two updates based on hot stock recommendations hitting our target, and now we have an additional hot stock recommendation. All right, who is ready for today's second hot stock recommendation? All right, come on, talk to me. I want to know your reactions, right? Today is we are in a very good form, right? We are providing you with hot stock after hot stock, and we are showcasing you with hot stocks that have achieved profit after profit, right? Anyways, before I talk about the second hot stock for today, again, a very sincere request. Do not just keep listening to the live streaming sessions. We want you to take action. How can you take action? First and foremost, be present for the live streaming session. And second but not the least, keep your trading account open, because if you're present and your trading account is up and running, all you have to do is just follow the steps: where to enter and where to close trades to make money, money, money. All right. So today's second hot stock recommendation is going to be based on a company called as Marine Electrical. All right. So Marine Electrical, as you can see, engages in the business of providing integrated electrical and automation solutions. So I'm pretty sure you are aware that it comes under distribution, wholesale distributors, but since it is providing electrical and automation solution, it is in a way tied up to the IT sector as well. Nonetheless, let me provide you with the parameters of where to enter and where to book your take profits. All right, so in terms of entry, make sure your trading accounts are open. Without taking trades, it does not make sense. You can see at all our analysis, but if you're not taking trades, if you're not taking action, how can you make money, correct? Anyways, so in terms of our entries, it's going to be between 225 and 229. All right, so we have 225 and 229, exactly where price is currently sitting in as of now. The weather is changing, so always make sure that you're keeping your fluids on point so that you do not fall sick. All right. We do not just provide you with trading recommendations, we provide you with, you know, uh, health recommendations as well. Anyways, getting back to our entry, it's between 2 to 5 and 2 to 9, and with our 5% profitability going to be between 236 and 240, right? 236 and 240. Make sure you are taking trades, make sure you are capitalizing on the value that we are able to provide you, right? Very important. So we have the 5% take profit. All right. Now, in terms of again the same old question, how should we be risking based on what? Should we be going all in, or what should we be doing? So, to all those people who are asking, we are looking at a position size of 10 to 15%, right? I hope I'm making it very clear. It is very important for me to be, to make it very clear in terms of position sizes. We do not believe in gambling. We believe in systematic. We have a structured approach when it comes to trading. And these are the current values that you have to be focused on. In terms of entry, between 2 to 5, 2 to 9, and a 5% take profit between 236 and 240. Now that I've showcased you on the screen, let me go and update it on a real time basis. All right, so let me go to the analysis sheet and let me make sure that I am updating it. All right, so being today being one second today being the 19th of November, being Tuesday, let me update the values, right? So we have it on marine electricals, which is again listed on the National Stock Exchange, right? All right, and our entries are between 2 to 5 and 2 to 9, and our 5% is between 236 and 240. For those people who want to have further targets, we are recommending a first target between 250 and 265, and our second target between 270 and 280. All right, I'm pretty sure and I hope that people are paying attention, right? So currently, today's second hot stock recommendation on marine electricals listed on the National Stock Exchange. All right, so please be aware that you are taking action, and you're following the instructions of what Harsh is saying, so that you can make money, money, money. All right. Hopefully everyone can follow my instructions, and please, for anyone who wants to take a screenshot for this particular hot stock recommendations, I am giving you 5 minutes. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, quickly. Good for everyone who's taken this particular trade. A very good job, right? I am proud of you, and I'm so happy to showcase that. See, we are showing it on a real-time basis that we are able to, keep making consistent profits, right? We were at 135% profitability till yesterday, with two trades that were running since last week. They have achieved the 5% profitability, and one particular stock, right, ZAGGLE, has made 7%. So today we are sitting, just as of today, we are sitting with an entry between 12%. Sophia is writing entry. Sophia, so I hope you have, taken this particular stock recommendation that we have provided to you, correct? All right, give me a minute. All right, so I hope everyone is ready. All right, in terms of trading view, this is the particular chart that we are looking for. This is the entry that we are currently. Remember, prices are exactly sitting where our entries have been, you know, where we have planned for entries. So make sure you capitalize on this and do not miss the opportunity. In terms of a 5% profitability, we have it between 236 and 240, with a clear disclaimer. Please take a position size between 10 and 15% of your account size. All right. I hope everything is making sense. I hope we are having, this today has been a great day in terms of us providing you with two hot stock recommendations as well as booking two profitable trades, right? So, how wonderful can that be? I'm pretty sure everyone can see the power that Dolphin Markets is able to provide, right? Another thing, since we are providing you with A1 quality content, right? Content in terms of analysis, content in terms of trading recommendations, and content in terms of education. We know, what value we are providing, and the main focus of our customers are going to be VIPs, right? People who are willing to invest, people who are willing to take action to make money. But since we are in the phase of marketing, right, we have just entered into the Indian markets where we want to, spread awareness across the people of India that yes, Dolphin Markets has a right, Harsh has a right. So we are showcasing our trading potentials and we're keeping it open to everyone and anyone who wants to be a part of these live streaming sessions where they want to analyze how Harsh informs in terms of hot stock recommendations and provides analysis and education content as well. Since we are providing with very high value content, we are just keeping our live streaming sessions public for the next 2 or 3 weeks. So please make sure that you pay attention to all our live streaming sessions and that you take action by getting onboarded on Dolphin Markets as well, because we would be making sure we would be letting people, our clients, we will be updating them as in how the markets are improvising. We would be providing them with you know more hot stock recommendations, and if we are providing with more hot stock recommendations, you will be making more money as well, right? So do not miss the opportunity. It is just going to be available for the next 2 or 3 weeks for the public live streaming sessions, and then we will be going private. So take the opportunity, make full benefit of it, and not just that, get onboarded onto Dolphin Market so that you can keep reaping the benefits of these live streaming sessions. Remember, we have these live streaming sessions all the way from Monday till Friday, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I, Harsh, will personally make sure to provide you with three live streaming sessions. The first session that takes place in the morning, right just after the market has opened, an hour after the market has opened. The second live streaming session takes place an hour prior to the market closure, so that we will be analyzing how the prices have been played across during that particular market session. And third but not the least, we have the third live session after the stock market has been concluded for today, right? So once the stock market closes for the day, we shift our focus from providing you with hot stock recommendations to education, correct? Education pertaining to technical analysis. So I hope we are doing our best. Harsh is doing his best. Dolphin Markets is providing you with such high value content. It is sensible in terms of getting onboarded onto Dolphin Markets and following our instructions. We are providing you with a detailed and structured form of analysis in terms of where to enter, which stock to enter, where to enter, and where to close your targets, right? And after they close, we show you the profit. So in terms of where to enter, the date, the ticker symbol, the entry, and the 5% profitability, everything is showcased to you. And we have just shown you today on a real time basis that we have closed two trades and booked profit, right, of 12% cumulative value. So I hope people are able to pay attention, and not just pay attention. I hope people are able to take action, because money can only be made if you're taking action. All right. Let's get back to the charts and let's see if there are any updates when it comes to the other trades that are currently running, right? But to all those who have taken trades on RBL Bank, who have taken trades on ZAGGLE, and who have booked profits to make money, a huge round of applause for each and every one. I'm very proud of you, and we will keep continuing, right, with making more money. Now let's start with Hindalco, right? So sorry, Hind Oil Exploration. Hindustan Oil Exploration. I have been talking about this particular stock since quite a while, and because there is still a lot of uncertainty in terms of geopolitical tensions, right, across the globe. We have a big correction of international crude oil prices taking place. So, and a lot of foreign investment institutions pulling out funds, right, from the economy. All these macroeconomic events are leading to a demise in the oil markets, right? There has been a huge correction in the international oil markets. And if the international oil markets are being affected, the domestic Indian oil market sector will also be affected, as well as the individual companies. So, Hindustan Oil Exploration, as you can see, we have been providing you with entries all the way from 18th of September. Yes, I know it. Remember, guys and girls, men and beautiful women, we have been providing you with these trading opportunities. But please bear in mind, since the macroeconomic conditions are not favoring us, we were not, we had provided you with these trading opportunities before the macroeconomic fluctuations that have taken place. Nonetheless, we are trying to provide you with as many entries as possible so that you can exit at the earliest by reducing your average price, right? So the prices are currently still quite bearish, but nonetheless, any changes that take place in the market and any improvisations that would be needed to be taken, we will inform you today, right? Sophia is writing the index was fairly decent today. Yes, Sophia, as of today, the markets have started to show some kind of bullishness, but please bear in mind for the last month, right from October, end of September, right, the last week of September till yesterday, the markets have been hammered down. The markets are tanking, correct? So with today being a little bullish, we hope to see that there is there is optimism in the markets, right? There is bullish sentiment that is entering into the markets as well. In terms of the next watch list that we would be looking at, we had talked about Annapurna, right? This particular company is in the manufacture of snacks and food products. So as you can see, we had provided you with entry number one, entry number two, and entry number three. For those who had closed their trades based on entry number three and entry number two, commendable, right? Very good job. As we had also informed for people who had taken trades on entry number one, the average price for all the three trades were well above, right? So the current price on the 13th of November was well above the average price of all the three trades. So we had informed that yes, it is time to close trades and book whatever profit is left on the table, because prices are coming into a strong area of resistance and prices have been holding that resistance. So we do not tell that we are certain when it comes to taking trades, but what we are aware is that we have provided you with high probability trades, and if the markets for some reason are not following our plan of action, we improvise. Remember, the market is not based on Harsh or you, correct? The market takes into consent millions and millions of traders and investors' opinions, judgments, news events, microeconomic events, macroeconomic events. So there is so much at play. So if the markets are going against us, we are going to improvise. Remember, we have to adapt, we have to change as and how the market conditions are, and that is the reason we always tell you that we will improvise, we will let you know. For the trades that make money, good job, but for those trades that are not doing quite well, we will improvise, we will provide you with additional trades, or worst case scenario, if there will come a position to hedge, we will let you know. Please bear in mind, we will let you know, right? Do not take any instruction by yourself, we will inform you what has to be done. All right, now the third watch list that we were talking about, and that has hit our 5% profitability, is RBL. Yes, we do have a trade running from entry number one as well. For those who are willing, right, for those who have taken for those who have taken trade on entry number one, we had provided based on 11th of October. Yes, prices have been correcting with the US elections at play, with Mr. Trump being elected, and with the not so positive quarterly earning reports that have been coming out. The IT sector and the banking sector have been taking quite a hit. So we can see that the prices are still bearish. We had provided with entry 2 and our 5% profitability is achieved. But for people who have taken trades at entry 1, the average price for both the entries are at 177.5. So for those people, please hold your horses. Do not take any, abrupt decisions. If you are placed at entry 2, we would recommend that let prices rally up. There is a point of resistance at, let me draw it to you. There will be a point of resistance at around the 174 area. So as and how prices are approaching, the prices would be coming back to the average price, right? And if prices are coming back to the average price, we can close trades and come out at break even for those people who have taken trades on entry 1 and entry 2, correct? For those who have taken trades only on entry 2, commendable, you have achieved your 5% profitability, right? So good job. Now coming to the next trade, we are talking about Evantil. This is the trading opportunity. There has been a small miscommunication. This trade was provided to you yesterday, but because of our timings, right, we were not able to showcase this. But some of our customers who were informed about this have taken the trade and have capitalized. So this had been today's hot stock recommendation for those who have not taken it yet. Sorry to say, but this was yesterday's hot stock recommendation, right? Since Harsh is providing you with 3 live streaming sessions, come on, Harsh is a human as well, right? So I am providing you with live streaming sessions, but sometimes outside the live streaming sessions, we do have certain trades that have come into our hot stock recommendations entry and have hit target as well. So but do not worry. Like I keep saying to all my viewers and to all my clients, when Harsh is here, there is nothing to fear. If you were not able to take a trade on Evantil, do not worry. We will look for better opportunities, right? We provided you with a trading opportunity on RBL Bank, which has hit the 5% profitability. We have provided you with today's hot stock recommendation, right? Let me add it as well to the watch list. So let me add Marine Electrical, and let me just make sure that I've added Evantil is already added. All right. So today's hot stock recommendation based on Marine Electrical and Evantil, right? So Evantil is a trade that we had provided to you a little late, but nonetheless, do not worry. We will provide you with more hot stock recommendations as the days progress. All right. Then let's look at Poonawalla. Now Poonawalla has been quite interesting. Remember, Poonawalla is basically in the finance sector, right? A quick description about the company. So Poonawalla is a non-banking finance company which engages in the provision of asset, consumer, and MSME financing through its pan-India network. All right. So based on Poonawalla and based on the recommendations and the analysis that we had provided, the prices had come to a structure which we call as, based on technical analysis, correct? We call it as an inverted head and shoulder, where we have the left shoulder, we have the head, and we have the right shoulder. All right. So based on this depiction, you can clearly see that yes, prices have been holding the structure, and prices today have gapped up. So yesterday's prices had closed at 352.2, and today the prices have gapped up by almost 2.2%, right? With a value of around 360, right? So prices have entered back into our entry number 3, correct? So we will keep a look on this and we will update you as and how time progresses. Then we talked about IP rings, which was provided to you on 12th of November, right? So 12th of November is a Tuesday. The prices were, yesterday they were almost at a 4.27 positive percentage, right? Positive profitability rate. But again, there was a lot of short selling that took place, and the prices currently are again back into our entry area between 200 and 205. So nonetheless, we will still keep an eye on this. Yes, in terms of technical analysis, as you can see, the prices have created a similar inverted head and shoulder, and we expect prices to rise up again. Let the markets do what they have to do, and with the changes in the market conditions, we will analyze the markets and we will let you know if any other you know decision has to be taken. So I'm pretty happy. Yes, when Sophia was mentioning that today the index has been, fairly decent. Yes, Sophia, you are correct. In terms of the structure, we had a resistance which was converted into a support, right? So we call those zones as resistance support flip zones, and prices have been holding it quite well, right? The prices have been holding the area between 23,200, and the prices are currently having a bullish sentiment as of today, right? Let us see, let us understand, let us see how the markets are performing in terms of articles. If the index is rising, definitely majority of the companies should be performing well, so that is a good sign. There is an indication that there might be a return of the FIIs coming back into the markets. We will keep you in the loop in terms of once it is clear, once it is confirmed that yes, the FIIs have started to again re-inject capital and re-inject liquidity into the Indian economy. Similarly, on Sensex, since Nifty and Sensex are siblings, right? With Nifty being the elder sibling and Sensex being the younger sibling, the prices have been, the prices are currently having a bullish sentiment. So let me give you a quick recap of today's live streaming session. Today has been a very interesting day, right? Two trades that have been closed at profit, and two trades that we have provided to you, correct? Based on our hot stock recommendations. Let us quickly have a look in terms of how the markets have performed, how our analysis sheet has appreciated in terms of profitability, right? It was sitting at 135% profitability till yesterday. With the onset of two profitable trades which were closed today, we have achieved a profitability of 147%. That is insane. That is fantastic. Everyone who is watching this particular live streaming session, I just want to showcase the power that Dolphin Markets is able to provide, right? We just want you to see for yourself. If you're able to see it with your eyes, you can believe that yes, the value that is being provided to you is of top notch quality, right? Content in terms of analysis, live streaming, hot stock recommendations, as well as education, right? Totally educational aspect will be covered more in detail in the third live streaming session. So we have showcased with with a current updated profitability value of 147% with 36 trades taken, right? And with the current two trades that were closed with a cumulative profitability value of 12%. At the same time, we even covered with today's hot stock recommendation on marine. Remember the hot stock recommendation that was provided on Evantil, there had been a small miscommunication. The trade idea was provided to one of our VIP customers yesterday, and since it had taken place outside of the live streaming sessions, I was unable to provide it to you. But nonetheless, we are still recording it for our purposes. But we can, for those who were not able to take on Eventil, do not worry. When Harsh is here, there is nothing to fear. You can look at Marine and make sure that you can capitalize on today's hot stock recommendation, that is Marine Electricals, right? Listed on the National Stock Exchange. Then we looked at the charts, we looked at the various pairs that have been, we have been updating on a day-to-day basis, with the index having bullish sentiment as of today. We expect the other sectors of the Indian economy to have a bullish sentiment as well. But let the markets showcase that, right? And once we have clarity in direction, we will let you know in terms of taking hot stock recommendations. We talked about Annapurna, we talked about RBL Bank, which has achieved the target. For those who have taken the trade at entry one, the average price for us is going to be at 177.5, right? So we want prices to reach towards the average price, and we are very well aware that we might be having some kind of resistance in this area. Nonetheless, once the prices approach, we will let you know in terms of what decision has to be taken. We looked at Eventil, and Eventil, for the customer who has taken this particular hot stock recommendation, good job, right? Sorry for everyone else because this was not provided to us during the live streaming session, so we were unable to provide it to you. But do not worry, there are more hot stock recommendations that we will be providing to you as and how the day progresses. Correct? We looked at Punawala, where Punawala gapped by almost 2.6% and has entered back into our entry area. We looked at IP rings even today, right? Let me go to the 4 hour and showcase you in terms of IP rings with the hot stock recommendation shared on 12th of November, right? The prices had come so close to our target profit area, just around a percent, 1% shy from achieving 5% profitability. But nonetheless, the markets are going to do what they have to do, and we will improvise. And today's hot stock recommendation, marine electricals. I hope everyone has taken trade. You can always write down in the comment box that yes, Harsh, we have found it very useful, very beneficial. We understand the value that Harsh and Dolphin markets are providing to us, and we want to be a part of Dolphin markets. That is exactly what I want to hear from you. So I hope everyone had a good live streaming session for today. Make sure you're coming back again for the second live streaming session where we will be covering in detail in terms of more updates based on the market conditions as and how the markets are moving. We will keep you updated in terms of taking any additional actions that would be required for the other watch list hot stock recommendations that are currently running. All right. And last but not least, let me just showcase you with today's updated profitability of 147%, right? How phenomenal that can be. So thank you everyone for being a part of this live streaming session. I hope everyone had a good learning and a good understanding and a good money making session, right? Because we are providing you with hot stock recommendations that can make you money. So stay tuned for all our live streaming sessions. Remember, we provide our live streaming sessions all the way from Monday till Friday. And I will see you for the next live streaming session. All right. So until then, have a great day. I hope you have a great afternoon. And I'll see you again in the second live streaming session. Until then, namaste.